see. Can you speak into the mic?
Yes, I can speak into the mic. Granted, my mic is maybe like 6 inches, 5 inches away from my voice. You can get it closer though.
No. I think this is good. Is this a good volume? My bouquets! Hello! Let us know if this volume works for you guys. Okay.
Is this volume okay for you guys?
Everyone says good volume, good volume.
Yay!
Okay. Yay! Push! Sensei, welcome to my humble dorm room.
Thank you for inviting me. It's been a while since I've been here.
I know. I think the first time you came here was when I was moving in, huh? Oh, thank you for the 10 gifted.
Home.
You had lots of plants and lots of friend fiction, you know. And, you know, we made it home, you know.
I love that.
So, Sensei, how are you feeling tonight?
I am feeling very excited because, okay, so I was very excited today because I've been wanting some new plants and I could go to a store and buy plants, but they're really expensive at the store. And instead on Facebook Marketplace, there's this like, I went to someone's house and like, it wasn't even like their house on like, sorry,
you just broke it down.
It was the grandparents' house. So the grandson made the Facebook Marketplace listing for the plants at the grandparents' house. So when I got there, they're like, who are you? And I'm like, I think I'm talking to your grandson. Can I buy some plants? Well, they took me into their backyard and they gave me a bunch of plants for like $15.
Oh my goodness.
I'm stoked.
If you ever want to, you know, look at plants together, just let me know. I love plants, as you can see. But yes, V-Sensei, would you like to introduce yourself to the bouquets who don't know you yet?
Yes. Hello, I'm Professor V, aka Sensei at V4 Mirai. I am essentially one of the, I'm a talent manager at the company. So officially, I am helping out with all of the behind the scenes work at V4 Mirai, along with helping out with the projects and finding music and posting on the internet and and social media stuff. I handle the official V4 Mirai Twitter. So, So I also stream sometimes, and I fill you guys in on behind the scenes and what's been going on. So if you ever want to check out my videos, I always have recaps every 2 weeks of the things that we've been up to.
Yeah! Punch! Yeah! Everyone give Sensei a round of applause! Yeah!
Thank you!
Oh, my face hurts right now. You don't understand it, you guys. When I was typing out the information for the stream, my hands are shaking. I was like, oh. But yes, everyone, yes, give Sensei a round of applause. Yay! But yes, for those who are new and don't know me, my name is Alias Anono. Alias, yes, no. From V4 Mirai's 3rd generation Lunalia, a ghostwriter here to write your happiest ever after. Yay! Punch! Actually, bouquets, did you know that if it wasn't for V-Sensei, we probably wouldn't have that chant in existence? Do you guys know that? Fun fact that you're learning today. Actually, no, go ahead.
Oh, the other senseis didn't quite get it because there was no context. And I'm just like, do you guys not understand the historical importance of this fan chant? I rallied for it, and I'm so happy I did.
Yes! I remember, because, like, you know, we're going over debut ideas. And I was like, oh, you know, like, what if I just, you know, add this chant here? And then I did it without telling any of the teachers ahead of time. I just did it in the practice run. And then I remember all the other teachers were like, I see. Is that necessary? And V-Sensei was like, I loved it. Like, I loved it. We should keep that.
It's absolutely necessary. Like, do what you want, but please, 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 please.
Yeah, because I was really worried. Oh, Alicia's here too. It's totally necessary. Best thing ever. Yeah, and then ever since we kept it. You know, it's been iconic ever since. Sometimes I'll go to other like streamers' chats, and they'll be like, "Oh, Alias Anono. Oh, Alias. Yes, yes. No, no." And I'm like, "How do you know that?" So thank you so much, V Sensei.
Welcome. Thank you so much for having the good idea.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, you guys don't understand. My heart's beating so fast right now. Oh, if I had a heart monitor
Also,
on.
thank you. Oof. Oh, you have a heart monitor
No,
on.
I said if I had one, it'd be going like what, at least 178. You know.
I'll pretend to know what those numbers mean.
But you know, Sensei, I'm really glad that you decided to join this collab so last minute.
I'm excited that you offered. I was so, like, part of me just wanted to say yes and be like, yes, I would like to watch Alias stream. And then I kind of felt bad making her add another stream to her workload. So I'm like, maybe if I offered a stream with her.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy.
You know, honestly, I was like, oh, maybe we should, you know, like have like a planned out stream. I was like, but what if she changes her mind? I was like, okay, I gotta do it now. I gotta pressure her now. 9:30 in front of your office. Meet me. I'm glad it worked. I'm glad I was able to catch you.
Yes.
But you know, you guys sent in a lot of Maros. My phone is still vibrating like crazy because you guys keep sending. So without further ado, Sensei, would you mind answering a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Then, let's go! Ta-dang! All right, Sensei, the first question is, what would you say would be your perfect day? Yeah, like a brief run through of your perfect day. You know. Oh. Outdoors? Cake! Me, right? Eh. The sun! Eh! Huh? They're saying they can't hear you. Huh?
You can't hear me.
What the?
Oh no.
How about?
Oh no.
How about now? Eh?
How about now? Now, can you hear me?
Did I have to fix it? Does this
Dun,
work?
dun, dun.
Is it fixed now?
Yay!
Oh my goodness.
Yay, they can hear me now.
I'm so sorry, Sensei.
It's okay. It's okay. It's allowed me. It's allowed me to gather my thoughts and say it in a more cohesive manner.
No! I like the unhinged. All right. Well, now that it's a secret only I know, you guys, it's pretty good. It's a very unexpected morning.
Yes.
But yes.
The most unique morning, and every morning that I wake up, just looking at my posters of Before Mirai on the wall is just the best thing ever.
Hey yo! Hey yo!
Hey yo!
All right then, Sensei. Would you like to restart what your perfect day would be?
Yes. So I wake up and then I put a super cute outfit on, and then I go for a long walk. Because if you are ever in a situation where you're in charge of social media or you're involved with social media a lot, the number one thing that you can do is go touch grass. And the number one thing that you can do is go find someone who you can talk to who isn't even part of the internet. It's amazing. You'll recognize perspective and be just like, oh, right. Nobody's dying on the internet. This is great. And then, so after I've touched grass and possibly talked to an old lady or two at the grocery store, I like to go to cafes and get some cake. I really, really like cake. And possibly a hot chocolate or a chai latte or just a regular latte. And then after that, we could go to the library and get some books to check out. I really like reading fantasy books or science fiction. Oh, I recently watched Fallout. So good, so good. I haven't even played the video game, and the show just does such an amazing job of one, having a lot of Easter eggs for people who do play the video game, but two, having a cohesive enough story where someone who's just unawares and can follow along super easily. Yeah.
So
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I was
gonna ask, what's your go-to boba order, or like what's your go-to cake order? You know.
Yes, my go-to boba order is tiger milk tea. It's really good because it has a whole bunch of brown sugar in it. So good. And then, have I told you the story of how I almost poisoned Tech Sensei?
Huh?
Yeah. And they write brown sugar milk boba. So just brown sugar boba milk.
Right.
In my brain, I auto-corrected to milk tea. And they were halfway through drinking it, and they're just like, why am I so anxious? Why is everything suddenly so scary? And I know. And this is like right before we had a film. We had to live stream for Yai's 3D showcase doing the overcooked scene. So luckily Tech Sensei survived, and I feel like if I ever get them boba again, they're going to triple check me about what I give them.
I'm dead. They're there.
Yeah.
They're there. Yeah, fair enough. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, it seems like we're having some crunchy mic issues. Is it mine? But it is what it is. I think it could just be my internet too. You know.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. But you know, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like the perfect day.
It is. Would your perfect day be similar to my perfect day?
Honestly, it would be very similar. Like, I don't know about the whole touching grass part. You know, if I want to touch grass, I could just stay here and touch all of my plants here, you know. But definitely going to a cafe and getting something sweet to drink. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 would do. Yeah. If I could, I would just spend, what was it, like 12 hours straight in the cafe. That's my ideal.
Wow, so long.
I know, but I've done it before.
That's a long time in a cafe.
It is. But, you know, it's good Wi-Fi, good snacks. I like it.
Did you know that, going back to your plants, did you know that you have to dust your inside plants every so often?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Did you not?
I'm happy that you know that.
Did you not know that, Sensei?
Well, I only recently learned it. and now I'm here to spread the gospel.
I'm glad. Thank you. To the bouquets who, you know, need to be a little dusted after not touching grass and going outside. Remember to dust yourself off, okay? Alright, then next question. Ba-bam! Sensei, what kind of future content do you hope to do, Sensei? anything in the works that you're excited about for yourself?
Uh,
Mm.
that's a great question. I do want to have more behind the scenes content where we more like deep dive into one of projects that we're working on. I feel like so far we've kind of just not so much scratched the surface, but only gotten to like the mid-tier level of like, here's how things go. But I think it would be very fun to be able to show you guys some of like the preliminary sketches of like some of the talents or some mood boards that they provided if they feel comfortable sharing, or possibly just like the preambles of what my outfit and design came from. So yeah, just ideally more detailed behind the scenes would be exciting.
You know, I actually also have a suggestion for future content. Maybe, possibly ASMR. I've been trying to indoctrinate you into ASMR for the longest time. So I'm gonna peer pressure you right now. Do it.
How do I do it? What?
Huh? You want me to teach you right now? Alright, leave it to me.
Sure, yeah.
Then, let me push you all the way here. And then I'll push myself. All the way here. And all you gotta do...
Hopefully I don't ruin it by laughing very loud.
All you gotta do is just, you whisper into the mic, like this.
How close to the mic am I supposed to get?
As close as possible. To the point
Close
where,
as possible?
yeah, at least like 3 inches away.
Kind of like this.
Yeah, like this. Is it working? Is the binaural working?
Hopefully it's working.
I think it's working.
Oh yay, that's good to know. So like, what do you do at this point? Like, do I just tell a story or?
You could do lots of things.
Okay. Should we answer the next MARO like this in whispery tones?
Yeah. Okay. Then, let's see. Next one. Wait, is the binaural working? I hope so. I think it is. Okay, good. Alright. Do you have any childhood shows or anime, Sensei, that you still go back to?
Oh, animes or shows that I circle back to? That's a really good question. So, of the shows that I watch, I've been really interested in the Twilight Zone. But like, the old black and white one, it's really, really good.
Hey. Good choices.
Yes. I think something amusing, though, is that there are parts in the filming where characters are like hidden in the darkness. But because modern TVs are so good, it's no longer a surprise that like you can see that someone's hiding in the darkness. So the reveal is already like kind of half revealed.
You know what? I've always wanted to watch, so maybe we can binge some together. Also, I think I fixed the binaural. Now it is binaural.
That's very exciting. And then in terms of anime, I'm a big Isekai fan.
Isekai. What is your favorite Isekai, Sensei?
It is, I forgot the name because it's too long. Oh wait, campfire cooking in another world with my unique skill.
Good choice.
Yes, I like it because one, I love cooking shows, so it's it makes me hungry and I like eating while watching it. But two, it has a really cute dog in it.
Wow, I see. Then Sensei.
And he's like a tsundere dog.
A tsundere dog. I love
He's a tsundere dog.
Then Sensei, would you ever want to do like a cooking stream or something?
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Sensei, not to brag, but I'm a pretty good cook. My bouquets can agree with me. We can cook together if you want.
Are you sure? Like, I want to double check my memory because I know that you have a couple members of V4 Mirai who have very unique cooking.
No,
Is your cooking unique or is your cooking available to be enjoyed by the general
dish called the soda burger, and it's when you get a burger and you spill a whole, large cup of soda on it, and then you eat. So I mean, I think I'm kind of a culinary expert.
Okay. Experimental. I understand.
It's art. It's art.
I don't think I can do the rest of this. This is very...
Don't worry, Sensei. We can go back to normal. But you did a really good job.
Yay! Thank you.
Taskaru! Now, chat. Imagine V-sensei doing that to your ear, but then also calling you a good student. Okay, think about that. What could happen? The things that could happen. I know that's the ASMR I'm waiting for. Taskaru. Everyone's saying I would die. Good to know. And also, Salmon, thank you so much for the raid. I am, Alias Anono. I'm here with my teacher. Say hello again, V-sensei.
Hello.
Alright, now then, next question. Ba-ba-bum. Sensei, do you have any trinkets or knickknacks that you collect?
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
Like what?
Oh my goodness. I like to collect. This is very silly, but I have a couple of like ceramic chickens in my kitchen.
Chickens?
Yeah. So 2 of them are bread warmers. So like, imagine a nest, and that's where you put your bread in, and then you put the hen on top of it.
Ah!
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. I keep it on top of my cabinets, but like the top of my cabinet is kind of sunken in, so only their like little face peeks out, but it's very adorable.
Guys, you hear that? Off Kai, bring chickens. Bring chickens as a gift for
please don't make it my personality.
Bring chickens for V-sensei. If it ain't, Bojangles or Popeyes or, see. We don't want it. But if you want, bring cute chicken dolls or chicken toys for V-sensei, okay? You heard it here first,
Alias,
folks.
I want to know what trinkets you might have.
Does 20 cups of half drinking sodas count as
I
a
think it
trinket?
does. How aesthetic are the cups?
Well, they're all Starbucks and McDonald's. I mean, McDonald's. So they're pretty aesthetic, in my opinion. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely collect them. Looking at my desk. Yeah. But there's also, what else do I collect? I like to collect, like hairpins. I'm really into accessories. So like earrings and hairpins and rings and stuff like that. I like to collect them. And, I go to thrift stores every once in a while and see if there's anything nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I also collect maid merchandise. I'm really obsessed with maid cafes. So I have pins of like 10 Animal Crossing characters wearing the maid outfit. And then I also have memorabilia from when I went to At Home Cafe and Maid Dreamin' Cafe.
Then, Sensei, what do you think about the Moe Moe Mirai event that we just did?
I loved it. Loved it so much.
Did you have a particular student that you enjoyed watching their maid stream the most? And why is it me?
Well, you see, I did find your cooking pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
And yeah. I thought your idea of everyone doing those little like, what are those called? Like the candy kits.
Yeah, the candy kits.
Yeah. I thought that was a really good idea. So when you suggested it, I'm like, that's exactly. I'm so happy.
So then, Sensei, would you want to eat my soda burger?
Next question.
You know what? At least she didn't deny that mine was her favorite. Okay? At least she didn't deny that. We're still winning, okay, bouquets? We're still winning. Alright, next question. V-sensei, what is your favorite wrestling move for having Alias behave? Huh?
Ah. Ooh. So the thing is, I don't know the names of the moves, but I love it when whenever I'm at a show and then it's like 2 wrestlers against 1 wrestler, and then like the 2 wrestlers like link arms, like hold hands, and then they like run at the 3rd wrestler, and then the 3rd wrestler does like a little flip as they get hit by the arms. That one's always really fun to watch.
Hilarious. Right? Right, you guys? Hilarious. Yeah, everyone's yeah. You know, a lot of my bouquets are wrestling fans. So, so they're saying double clothesline, double lariat.
Yeah, I need to catch up on like WWE, but in Los Angeles, occasionally you'll have luchador events.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are always really fun to go to. Yeah, sometimes I like take a little shuttle, like a plane, off of the V4 Mirai school tower. You guys don't really like know where my private jet is, but like it's kind of a secret, so I don't wanna share the location.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nova might come and steal parts from it. I don't need that.
You act like she didn't already.
No, I have it perfectly safe, stashed away.
You sure about that, Sensei? You sure about that?
Pretty positive.
Okay.
Nova can have the basement, but my private plane garage is solely me.
I see. Fair enough. Everyone's V-sensei creating climate change. You know, we're a magic school too. All right. It runs on magic. All right.
Yes. Magic plane, no emissions. It's the perfect thing.
Yeah. All right. Next question. See, throwing permissions, copyright, and all that out of the way, what kind of outfit would Sensei love to have? Ooh, it could be inspired by a series that you like, or even a tribute to another VTuber.
Sorry, I'm thinking. So the first thought is Hatsune Miku.
Oh yes! The queen.
Yes. And then the other one is I don't know if you guys are watching. Ooh, I don't even know if I'm gonna say it right. Is Shangri-La Frontier? It's the anime with the guy with the blue bird mask. Pencil Gone. I like her outfit. And essentially it's this cool like warrior outfit, but instead of the cutouts of her shirt being on like a rib cage, it's on the hips. And cutouts are just the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, Sensei, I can tell. When I first met you and I saw the cutouts on your shirt, I was like, This is peak design. This is peak design.
Mono said that she was gonna put ice cubes on me.
You know, I had the urge to like poke your sides when I first saw you.
Oh my gosh! Please no. Hands to yourself.
Okay, then would you want any toggles on that outfit besides drinking boba, of course?
I would like a toggle where, ooh, I feel so uncreative. I think I want a toggle that has like a book in it, so it looks like I'm reading. That would be fun.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
What outfit would you do, Alias?
If copyright was not in like an issue. I would want to wear the Judgment Day from WWE Wrestling. They have merchandise, and I would want to have Rhea Ripley on my shirt, just so I could look at her every day. I mean, of course, I already have, you know, like a poster of her, but you know, to have it on my model just to look at while I stream, That'd be
Yeah.
pretty nice too.
That would be very, very nice.
We support mommy in this house. Yes, we support mommy in this house. Alright, now I'll be the next R-Truth, you guys. I'll be the next R-Truth. Alright, next one. Ba-bam! Okay, Sensei, are there any plans for AX this year?
Oh, no comments.
No comment.
Secret information. Oh, wait, what's the Suzumaya Haruhi reference? Confidential information.
Yeah, confidential information.
Yes.
Think. Yeah. Next question. Ba-bam! Which member of Lunalia has been the biggest gremlin so far?
Alias.
What? Huh?
Huh?
Huh? I thought you were gonna say Nova for sure. Huh? Wait, Sensei.
I just wanted to see your reaction. It is Nova. Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Also, we're just ignoring the couple of murders that Yumi did, but as you
yeah.
guys know, snitches get stitches.
Choo.
So, yeah. You even wrote a little song about it. It's really good.
Then, Sensei, since you're here, can I ask you, what was your first impression of all of us when you first, met us versus now that you know us?
Ooh. Let me think about it. The hard part is I kind of have the memory of a goldfish sometimes. So I feel like my first impressions were all just like, that person's really cool. That person has a lot of ideas. That person would be a good fit because they're outgoing and they have cool ideas.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Then
I think the only thing that I do have a very specific memory of is that so part of my job is to do the first run through of auditions. So just to remove any auditions that are clearly not. Some people will send in just videos of just a music video and not their music video, it'll be BTS or they won't send a video at all. So I weed out those ones. And the very first audition I saw was Nova's.
Wow.
And it's clearly Nova made it through the interviews and the whole process on her own skill. But I think it's very cool that the first video that I watched happened to be her. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It should have been me. Punches the air.
Something that I really liked about your audition is that the link. So, one, your audition was 10 out of 10 stars. You put your best foot forward and you showcased all your skills, etc. But the thing randomly that I really appreciate is that you shared the link to your playlist.
Yeah.
So usually I have to. So people So there's the introduction video and then there's the skills video. And sometimes people put those in one, which is kind of helpful. And then sometimes people put it in two, which is what the form says, which is also A-okay. Alias put a playlist to both of them so that once the first one finished, it just immediately went into second. And I'm like, oh, look at that. You shared a playlist, and now I'm watching the second video.
Yeah, I didn't give you a choice.
Just didn't give me a choice.
Yeah, and look where I am now, bouquets. I'm glad you liked it.
But to be clear, that's not required. That's not required. I just remembered oh, it's a playlist that I'm clicking the link on versus a singular video.
Yeah, stand out in any way you can. Even if it means just making a playlist. I see.
Oh yeah, and then Yumi always had a spooky personality.
Oh, that's true.
So it was very fitting that just oh, she's still spooky. She's just so spooky. Then I was very impressed with Rem's accent.
Rem's.
That was my first thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just wanna cuddle up and fall asleep to this voice.
That's how I felt too when I met her for the first time. It was actually very scary.
I need her to voice the documentary so that I can sit on my couch and have it on in the background.
You know what? Very fair, very fair.
Oh, on that same note, what was what's it called? I only got to visit Same question to you.
Okay, let's see. I first met you in my third interview. Yeah, it was my third interview, and that was also with Tech Sensei, and all the other teachers. And I remember being a little worried because I talked about this on stream, but I had catfished you guys. with my first video, because I was sounding like this, and I was like, hi, I know how to do XYZ, Ducky. And then by my second interview, I felt so guilty about lying. And I remember one of the teachers was interviewing me, and she got on the call, and I was like, hello. But yeah, when I first met you, I knew that you guys all watched the video too. So I was like, not only the second interview, I had to admit that I lied about my voice, but now I had to do it again.
You're just acting. You're just an actor.
Yeah, I'm an actor. But yeah, I remember being super nervous, and then I met you, and I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, V-Sensei has the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. And I just sat there for a while, just kind of taking it in. And I was like, she would be great at ASMR if I could, if I could, write an ASMR for her, or as a voice acting thing. I feel like she'd suit it really well. And I remember just thinking that during my entire interview. And I was trying to pay attention. But at the same time, I was also like, if I were to put her in a situation. But oh my god. But yeah, and then but I didn't think we would get super close because I wasn't sure how things were gonna work out. And then but yeah, you're always so kind, and you were always oh, are you okay, I really like your ideas. And I was like, oh, she likes my ideas. And then I mentioned on stream how we met up in person. We went to the mall with the Ai senpai and Sugina senpai, and how because I always knew you were nice, but I was like, oh, is this kind of just are you just being nice because we work together? But then you're so looking taking care of us the whole time. You're like, oh, do you guys want Cinnabon? do you guys want to get a Cinnabon? And you're always making sure we're safe. So I was a little because I don't know, I have trust issues, right? So I'm always scared of relying on other people, and I think I kind of showed that during our debut preparations. I was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and this is what's gonna happen, please. But so I always have a hard time trusting people and relying on people. But then you were so oh, Alias, do you want to go to Cinnabon? Alias, do you want to look at this ice cream?
Alias, can I protect you from the cult member?
Yeah, I talked about that.
Oh my god, no, that pissed me off so much. So here's my point of view. So the reason why I scheduled that hangout is because I knew that my boss, producer-san, had an extra day in LA, and I'm like, hi, would you like me to take you around so that you're not stuck in a hotel for 24 hours until your thing? And then I got invited to other people who are also hanging out. So here I'm trying to I was still authentic and nice, that's just my person, that's kind of my default, but I'm trying to impress you guys because I've invited you all out, and we're sitting enjoying our ice cream, and then this lady just comes up to us, and I tell her oh, we're not interested, and then she's like, what are you guys' names? And I'm we don't want, no, hold on, I'll say it in the proper tone. I'm like, we don't want to talk to you right now, please leave us alone. And then she just walked away. But who goes up to someone and is like, hi, what's your name? And it's introduce yourself first. Oh my gosh. I take everyone out and a cult tries to take us.
It stuck with me forever. That memory will stay embedded into my mind, because I remember the whole time you're fairly soft spoken compared to the rest of us. We were like, oh my god, let's go here, let's go there, and you're like, oh, would you girls want to do this? And we're like, yes. Yes, we would. And then all of a sudden you're like, like, girls, like, it's like, is your ice cream good? And like, and we were, trying to convince you. The Yai Senpai and I were trying to show you our ideas. We were doing a small mini presentation in the middle of the mall. And it was so that Lunalia can move here, so that we can all live together. It was just for fun. And all of a sudden, we hear a grating voice, and V-Sensei was like, "Oh yeah, that'd be a pretty fun idea." Kind of playing along with us. And then all of a sudden, hello. And then the way your voice suddenly went from, "Oh, that's so nice, girls," to, "We don't want to talk to you. You can go now." I was like, who is this? Oh my gosh. And it was at that moment I realized I was like, I could trust this woman with my life, with my entire being.
It's like, how dare you talk to me?
But I was like, whoa, she's so cool. Because, Yaya Senpai, Sorayana Senpai and I, we're just like, oh, what do we say? And, producer son was just, he was just living his best life, just zoning out. and all of a sudden you're like, we don't want to talk to you. You can go. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You gotta be direct, otherwise they keep trying to, like, weasel their way into the conversation.
Right. Oh. What was it? V-Sensei went from cinnamon roll to angry teacher. Don't talk to me or my idle children ever again.
Yes, that's exactly how it went.
Oh my gosh. It was at that moment I was like, I could trust her with everything. Everything I own, everything I am.
I'm happy you feel that way.
If it's gonna be anyone, it's V-Sensei. And I
try.
I'm crying. Alright, then next Maro. Ba-ba-bum. See. Hi, Alias and V-Sensei. I hope you're both doing well. For V-Sensei, what is the most challenging part of being an instructor at V4 Mirai?
So, they say instructor at V4 Mirai. So, I'm going to give a V4 Mirai magical school answer. And I think the hardest part is that ever since Nova took over the basement, the stench has been radiating from down there.
I mean,
it's kind of tough.
I mean, she showers only once a month,
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's also hard because Mono has, like, put a car on the roof, which is difficult. Like, I know it's a magical school, but, like, I'm not really sure, like, the roof is certified for, like, usually a car is about 2 tons, at least, like 2,000. Wait, 1 ton is 2,000 pounds, right? I think so. So then 2 tons is 4,000 pounds, which I think is the appropriate weight of a car in freedom units.
Yeah.
And then like Serena and Abby also just like keep doing shenanigans in the hallway. So it's very lively and it's very wonderful. But I don't think there's ever like a calm day on campus.
That is true. That is true.
Yes.
Then, Sensei, who would be your calmest student in your mind?
Calmest student?
Yeah, that you know,
let's see.
would get in the least amount of trouble. Because Rem eats rocks and Yumi commits murder. So by default. Huh?
Yeah, I guess by default it might be Yae.
Nah, so you know. I guess you're right.
Also Maria.
Oh, that's true.
Maria hosts a lot of concerts on campus, so that's good for school activities. And then hopefully Yumi hasn't buried a body on campus, but I mean, like, I feel like that's hiding bodies 101. Like, you don't hide it where you would exist.
That is true. I cannot tell you the answer to that. I know, but I cannot say. Otherwise, I will be going to the afterlife for real, for real. Well, fair enough, fair enough. Okay.
So,
huh?
I know this was a long time ago, but Rem holds on to potatoes until they turn kind of scary. So,
You know what?
I don't approve of that either.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Serena and Abby cook too. I would say they cook very fun.
I don't know.
I
I've
wouldn't mind
seen
eating any of the treats that they make.
Are you sure?
Not every treat. Not every treat.
You sure about that, Sensei?
But they do have successful moments, and I want to highlight those successful moments.
Sensei, have you seen the pancakes that Serena Senpai made?
The pancakes are beautiful. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay. I understand you're saying this because we are live. That's fair enough. I will take this politically correct answer. Now then, next! Ba-ba-bum! Okay, so next one says, please be Sensei, can we get some ASMR collabs? I would love to see your hidden power at work. Also, what brought this stream collab about? We already answered this, but if you would like to.
Yeah. I was lamenting the fact that I had no one to listen to on my Saturday night, and then Alias so boldly volunteered to stream for me, and then I kind of felt bad, like, as a manager, to be like, yes, add another stream to your already 7-stream work week.
You mean 10? It's been 10 this already.
Oh my
this
god.
This is like 11.
I'll message you privately about what quotas and what things are. I don't know if I can talk about contracts online, but I kind of wanted her to stream, but I'm also just like, well, maybe if I stream too, it's a little less of a burden. So I got to hang out, and it's very, very fun. I'm enjoying being a guest on Alias's channel, and I like seeing her plants. And I know that she dusts her plants, which is A+ behavior.
Yeah, I had to move all the bottles off my desk before you came in here. I threw them all in a bag and threw them out the window. So, you know, I'll do anything for you, Sensei. Streaming Gorilla Hours. I got you.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And then the last comment says, and of course, much love to you too, Alias. Great work today. Thank you, stranger. Thank you, my bouquet. I love you too. Obviously in a platonic way. Romance. It's actually, speaking of romance, Sensei, I've always wondered this question. But, and I know a lot of bouquets have this question, but what are your requirements for dating? I've always been curious because I've been writing a lot. I mean, I've been reading a lot. Either way, Sensei, would you mind telling us, you know, what's your ideal partner like?
Hold on, someone did the math in one of my other streams, but so I have a boba fixation.
Yes.
So on the cheap end, boba's around $6. So if I ideally have at least 3 a week, that's $18 just boba, and you have to tip at least a little bit. So that's already like, let's be super generous and do $8 per boba, which
that's a lot.
$2 tip. I feel like that might be a little too much tip. So let's do $7 times 3. So it's $21 a week, ideally on boba, and then 21 times 52. I'm doing the math on the paper on my desk. 2. 4, 0, 5, 10, 2, 9. So I have to be at least willing to spend a little over 1K on my boba habit. Because if we're dating, then I never want to pay for boba again. So that's about 1K per year. And then for eternity, so that adds up. And then I think that they should read. Which is good. I think it's important that, especially in the VTubing community, that you have other hobbies outside of VTubing. Like your day should consist of watching V4 Mirai, and then going to do another activity like reading or walking or going for a bike ride if you happen to have a bike. So or watching like a TV series that's interesting. And then I'd also want Sorry, this is sounding super materialistic,
Oh.
but our combined income must be able to buy a house with 4 rooms, so that one room is for streaming, one room is a library, one room is like just a normal like bedroom, and then the 4th room is like a cool like craft hobby room, which could be a garage, depending on how good the parking is in the neighborhood.
All right, you guys, you hear that? You guys hear that? In this economy, you must be working hard. You know,
Yes.
if you want V Sensei's hand, you must court her properly with Boba and a promise for free Boba for the rest of her life. And a house, a beautiful house. Okay. All right, good to know. Okay.
And then like all the basic stuff, like we gotta have similar hobbies, and well, honestly, hobbies. What's nice is that even if you don't have the same hobbies, if you have like at least a sliver of interest in each other's hobbies, where if the other person goes and does their hobby, and then you guys meet up again, then you can like say, "Oh, here's what I did with my hobby today." That's yeah. So someone who can listen to me app.
You hear that? You hear that, bouquets? I think they are all taking notes as quickly as possible right now. All right, now you guys know. Easy sounds good. Everyone's saying I'm a good listener. Wow, I will indulge in your maid interest, Sensei. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Maid outfits are just so cute.
All right, you guys, put on your uniforms. Oh, wait, say, who's that SpongeBob?
Why aren't you in uniform?
Yes! Oh my god. That's how you guys should be greeting V-Sensei every morning. Okay, in the maid uniform. All right. All right, next question. Ba-ba-bum. It says, "Hi V-Sensei. I think it's been said before, but you probably weren't that interested in doing ASMR. Any chance Alias will be here to convince you, even if it's just a one-time? So, well, we already did it. So if you missed it, if you missed it, it sucks for you. But you can always, go back to the Vine where we were like, taking over your ears. Pa-pa-pa-pam. But Sensei, would you actually want to do like an actual full ASMR collab in the future?
Won't say never, but I do have to figure out how it like aligns with the trajectory of V4 Mirai social media and whatnot.
Sensei, I have an extra 3DO if you want it.
Oh man. We'll talk to producer San about it, but don't hold your breath.
Producer San! I know you're lurking here somewhere. Sensei!
I don't think he is. What time is it over there?
I have no idea. Producer San! Give me Sensei permission! I'll send over my 3DO spare, please. Okay. Well, one day we'll see. And when we get approval, you guys will be the first to know. Okay, bouquets.
Don't hold your breath, though. Don't hold your breath.
But everyone's saying, "Please, producer San, yeah, you guys, spam, please, beg. We must beg, please." All right, then next, ba-ba-bum. V-Sensei, what are your actual thoughts? Oh, okay, we can skip this one. But V-Sensei, what are your actual thoughts on Alias? No holding back now. You can hold back a little. It's okay.
Next question.
What the? Wait, I said you can hold back a little. You didn't have to hold back that much. Hold on. Hey. Sensei.
Oh man. So, Alias is a very hard worker. I think she's very dedicated. It's clear that she puts a lot of time and effort to all of her streams, especially all of her ASMR videos. Like, there's so many different components that go into creating one of those videos, from like the sounds to the writing to the audio mixing to the images. It's just a lot of work, and the fact that she puts so much time and energy and effort in for you guys, all the fans, is just a 10 out of 10.
Aww.
Also, she's funny.
You make me blush. Thank you, Sensei.
Yeah, it's also really nice to have another extrovert on the team. It's currently 3 of us, if I remember right. It's Serena, Alias, and V Sensei who are extroverted within the talents.
Yeah. Yeah. So, everyone's saying what she cooks for real, for real. Hey, what? I'm waiting for the butt? No, there is no butt. Sensei loves me. Shut up. Next. Ba-ba-bum. You guys, this is kind of a targeted thing. You guys are trying. Is this cyberbullying? How did it feel to beat Alias? Did you target anywhere specific? I guess they're referring to the debut, huh?
Oh, I don't really know what they're referring to.
Yes. Nothing happened on debut. I was neither harmed nor beaten by a staff member here at V4
You can read the script.
At V4 But
Going.
and I would like to clear the air for this misunderstanding and no context. Blink twice if you're in danger. I can't blink faster than this. And we should
Such a
all...
delight to have you at the campus.
Thanks, Sensei. It's always a pleasure being around you too. Hey, next one. What's it? And we already answered the first impression thing, so we'll skip to the next one. Ba-bum. Sensei, how do you normally unwind and decompress?
Isekai anime.
Isekai anime. And Sensei, if you were in an isekai anime, right? What would be, your plan of action?
Okay. So, there's currently an anime called like Sweet Isekai or Pastry Isekai. Essentially, the dude was a pastry chef, and then he got killed by one of his own creations. Not so much a spoiler because it's in the first episode, but and he gets transported to fantasy world, and his whole goal is to bring sweets to the fantasy world. And I would want to do that. Yes.
Ooh. You know what? Valid. I also, I don't know. I'm thinking right now, but my first idea would be to like try to make as much money as possible. So I think I would try to teach people how to make shampoo and stuff.
Oh yeah, go the merchandise route.
Yeah, merchandise route.
That's especially helpful if you still have access to your old world, so you're able to pick up some products cheaply and then just put them in like old-timey bottles and bring them over.
Right. Capitalistic Alias, listen! I am Alias American Anono. Capitalism runs through my blood. Red, white, and blue, baby!
USA!
Yeah. Can we get some eagles in the chat, my friends? My bouquets! Eagles! Caca! Shotgun noise! Bow, 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 bow! I'm dead. So many eagles. Thank you guys. Boa. Yes. Okay, now the next question. Hey B Sensei, what would you do my dyslexia. What would you do to get a cute, hardworking ghostwriter here to rest a bit more?
So my first action of asking her in the work chat to work less kind of backfired, because then she went through her schedule and was just like, oh, but I'd like to add this, and then she added more to the schedule that I specifically requested that she does less to. I'm full disclosure, I'm a little worried that like 3 weeks down the line she's gonna be like, I'm exhausted and I don't know what to do, and that we're just gonna have to be like, stream less, please.
Why would I do that?
Worst case scenario is actually I don't know what worst case scenario is. Worst case scenario, I take over your social media and be like, go away, I've changed your passwords. You're not allowed on here for 3 days.
Oh my gosh, I think I would cry. I think I would actually cry. Just thinking about that makes me. Okay, all right, bouquets next week. We'll take a break next week. You know.
Yes, take a break. Take at least a day or two off during the week.
Don't take my bouquets away from me, Sensei.
We count streams through the month, so you've already grabbed a bunch this week.
Don't take my bouquets away, okay? I'll rest. I'll rest.
Hey, yay! Please rest up.
All right. Next. Ba-bum. Oh, we already finished those, but Sensei, actually, we just got like 50 more Mars. Obviously, we can't go through all of them today. However, there are a few. I can't ask you that one. Okay, so then I can ask you just directly without the Maros appearing on screen. So if that's okay with you guys. So, one Maro says... Well, I can't ask you that one either. Hold on. Okay, what inspires you to become a teacher at Mirai Academy?
Let's see. I don't know whether to give the Mirai Magical School answer or the talent manager answer.
Why not both?
Okay. So when I learned of Mirai Magical School and how it had so many students that needed some guidance, I thought to myself, oh, I would love to quit my current teaching job that I have and move to a school on an island because, you know, the views are really great and the campus is like really, really clean. So I thought, oh, this would just be like a perfect place to hang out. And the students are great. I think they have some interesting ideas. But overall 10 out of 10 experience. However, sometimes the students kind of get up to shenanigans and I'm just like, I'm not paid enough to do this. So then I just stay in my office.
You know what? So valid.
Yes. And then V4 Mirai wise is I was hired on as a talent manager and to handle the official social media pages. And over time, because I already handled social media, V4 Mirai, they're like, oh, well, we want to have a mascot character and we think that your voice would match really well. And at first, that was kind of just like a passing comment. So it wasn't until I got added to the thread where the production had already started that I'm like, oh, I'm a VTuber now. Let's go. I'm happy that they trust me to speak on the internet in candid time.
Yeah.
It was cool getting to see the process of... So what's a little interesting about my model compared to everyone else is that for the most part, it was up to the other senseis and producer-san to create the model, especially because the whole point is that V-sensei is kind of like a mascot for V4 Mirai and a representation of the talent managers in general and staff. A lot of the things I say candidly are just me as V-sensei, but there are a lot of times where I'll be like, I gotta promote merch! Guys, listen to my spiel! Or... I need you guys to go to this event. Please.
Bye. Speaking of events, do you guys know that we're going to be at Offkai?
We're going to be at Offkai!
Yeah, we're going to be at Offkai! Sensei, since we're going to be, at Offkai together, Serena Senpai and, Mari Senpai, and I were talking about doing a drinking stream. Would you like to drink with us on stream? Is that possible?
Oh my goodness. Default answer is let me check the producer's first.
But you guys want to see drunk V-sensei? Producer Sam, please. Everyone in chat, please. But yes, we are going to be at Offkai for our Offkai Ryoki concert on Friday, May 31st at 4 p.m. So if you guys come, be sure to cheer us on, okay? Yeah! Punch!
Oh, I also have ribbons. Hold on. I can share. Hold on. I'll put them in the chat if you want to download them.
Okay.
I got approval. I can post. We can share these.
Oh my gosh!
They're loading.
Oh my god, there's so many. Hold on.
Yeah. You I guess if you want to just highlight yours or mine.
Okay, hold on. Save as. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Little sneak peek, but I figure all the talents will start sharing it in their own ways if they want.
Alright.
Oh yeah. You should. Oh, actually, this is the perfect. You drew them. You drew them. I think that gives you. The right way to share all of them if you want to. If you want to share them.
Yeah.
First little sneak peek.
You guys, you can buy these ribbons at
Oh, no, you
Offkai.
don't buy them.
You get them for free at Offkai.
You get them for a secret task that we're still confirming what task it will be.
Well, yeah. If you guys would like, yeah, you can get our ribbons, and I drew them. And this is my first time actually ever drawing, small stuff like this for a ribbon. So I was really nervous. But I'm glad V-Sensei was there during the whole process. I was like, is this okay? Is this okay? Does this look okay?
I'm happy that you said yes.
I'm honored to be able to draw them. I think last con, I think Biscotti Senpai was the one who drew the ribbons. And so the fact that it's being passed on to me for this event, I was super honored. And I'm really glad that I said yes. So if you guys want them, be sure to come to Offkai and get them. Yeah. Yeah! Punch! I know I'm gonna take all of them. I'll get one of each and frame them all. Alright, so next question is okay. Oh. I don't know if I can ask this question, but I'm gonna ask anyway, and you can say no. So V-Sensei, somebody asks, what is V-Sensei's prior dating experience like? What type of people did you date?
Well, I was just so engulfed in my studies that I had no time to date. So I've only dated the books and the fictional characters on the isekai shows that I like.
Yeah.
Speaking of talking about the pastry anime.
Yeah.
I forgot what his name is. It's a dumb name because everyone is cooking related. But he's like the dad character, and he's just so female gaze coded. Like, he wears V-neck. Yeah. He has like the rolled up sleeves. Oh my goodness. 10 out of 10.
Well, you gotta send me this character.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it quickly.
Listen. If you have your sleeves rolled up, I promise you, 9 times out of 10, somebody's gonna look. I know when I read books too, and I hear about a character with their sleeves rolled up, I'm like, ooh.
Hard part is I don't remember what this anime is called.
It's okay.
Anime, isekai. Wheat pastry. We can. Oh yeah. Okay, I found it. So, Kashi na Tensen. Sensei. There we go. And then let me find the dad.
The dad?
Okay, this is a fan art of the dad.
Okay.
The image.
Oh. I can see why. That's a dad.
That's a dad. He's a young dad. So that's also a thing. But also there's like a random scene where he's just like shirtless and cutting wood because it's old fantasy, and it's just like, yeah, they just drew that in for the girls.
And I will 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I will
10.
look respectfully.
Yeah.
As you know, I am a woman of culture.
Also Captain Levi. Captain Levi.
Yoi. Honestly, very fair. speaking of anime though, did you know that we're gonna be at Anime North? Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Bouquets, did you know? Ba ba ba. Oh, wait, hold on.
Ba ba.
Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, we are gonna be at Anime North literally next week, right, V-Sensei?
Next Saturday, and you guys are hosting a panel called Hollywood Squares. It's like a game show, and there'll be some other staff, Anime North staff, who staff or panelists, one of the two, who will help lead the games, and we'll get to hear fun questions and answers from all the talents.
Yeah, so if you guys are in the area, feel free to stop by and say hi and watch us, fight to the death in Hollywood Squares. To be honest, I'm still unsure what this game is, but, I assume it's like a battle royale type thing. So I'm excited to win. But yeah.
I'm sure part of the fun is figuring it out as you go.
Yeah. So if you guys are in the area, please feel free to check us out at Anime North next Saturday. Yeah! All right, Sensei, are you ready for maybe one last question? Because it's already, quite late for you. All right, then let's see here. Yeah, I gotta scan through these real quick. Okay, Sensei. Dear Sensei, what is your opinion on Alias' streams and ASMRs? Do you have a favorite one so far?
So, I get a little embarrassed to listen to the ASMRs. So I'm more just check in, and so on Google Analytics, YouTube Analytics, you're able to see one of the metrics that we track. Not always. So sorry, I'm rambling. One of the metrics that we check is chats per minute. Now, granted, a lot of ASMR streams, the point is to just listen and chill. So we don't always judge based on that metric for ASMR content, but there's spikes in viewership. So sometimes I'll go to a spike just to check it out and see what's happening. But oh no, Alias's face, the shocked face.
Maybe we can skip this question.
I'll go through sometimes, but I'm a little embarrassed to listen to a whole thing. So, but I do recognize the skill, because I also hear from Mari or Yai who also do some ASMR contact. They're like, Alias is good. So
I'm so honored.
I also see all the comments on the pages. So.
Don't look at them. Don't look at the comments.
No, because in the YouTube comments, you always have people mentioning things, or on Twitter, people are saying nice things. So the audience has spoken.
The bouquets have spoken. Actually, Sensei, I found one question that is safe to read. Some of you guys need to really rethink how you write your MAROs. But Sensei, there is one question that stood out to me when I saw this. Is where do you see V for Mirai in hopefully 5 years? And what do you want to accomplish with V for Mirai in that time? Also, it says, what is your happiest memory while working here? So it's quite a lot of questions, but
yeah. Okay. So there's a bunch of different avenues, right? So I want our talents who enjoy voice acting. I really want to see them in some video games, be they indie video games, or even some of the bigger companies like Riot or Blizzard or Sega. That would be so cool. So I want to see them in games. I want to see them in anime. I want to see them, even if they're just interested in commercial voice acting. That's a bread and butter for a lot of voice actors. So or audiobooks. Although what's unfortunate is audiobooks is kind of getting taken over by AI.
That's true.
a little bit text to speech, but the diehard fans are just like, no, I can tell when it's text to speech. But not the point. I would love to see our talents who enjoy voice acting to get a role doing something in a genre that they enjoy. I want to hear our idols who create their own original music and who create their covers to exist outside of the VTuber realm. Like, I want to be walking down the street and then I hear a song on the radio and I'm like, is that Serena? Is that Mari? Is that Yumi? Oh my goodness. So I want to hear them there. And then I want our talents who are artists, I want them to have their art displayed somewhere, be it like a billboard, a museum, a pop-up art show, something cool like that. Like, I think all of my going just slightly personal, a lot of my family doesn't really like understand what VTubing is, and I've managed to convince my grandmas. I'm just like, hey, you know how you love Ellen and you love Oprah? And they're like, oh yeah, I love Oprah. And I'm like, we're like Oprah on the internet. And they're like, oh, that's so cool. And people come and watch you? And I'm like, yeah, people come and watch us. Oh, my Miha is a superstar. So I'd love for V4 Mirai to not only be successful in the VTubing market, but also exist in the real world and have even like non-VTuber fans exist. So I want everyone to have the opportunity to be on the stage that they desire, and that's ultimately my hope.
Yeah. Then Sensei, what is your favorite memory of working at V4 Mirai? Yeah. Yeah, I remember getting to see that concert live for the first time, and I was like, oh! And I remember seeing some of the teachers crying during the event, and I was like, oh, this must be a really emotional time, and it was emotional for me too to watch all my senpais shine on stage, and thank you for your hard work, Sensei, and to all the senseis who are watching too, because I know you guys are lurking. But thank you guys all so much for all of your hard work and for taking care of us as talents, and we appreciate you with all of our hearts. Then Sensei, we are about to end, but is there anything you want to say before we go?
Buy all of our merch.
Bye. Bye. Our More Mirai merch sales end in less than a month. So I think it's June 4th, right?
Yeah, I think it's June 4th for Moi Moi Mirai. And then debut merch is available. And then concert merch is also available too if you wanted some of the V4 Mirai X V Shoujo stuff. So, and also voice packs.
Yeah.
All the talents worked really hard, so throw your money at them.
Yeah! Bye! And when you buy them, tag us so we can see it too, huh? I want to see you guys wearing V4 Mirai merch and shirts and, with the pen lights and waving them around. So if you can, be sure to let us know. Then, let's see. I don't think any of our senpais or anyone is streaming right now because it is quite late. But, shall we say bye-bye? Okay. Bye.